We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here. Here's Joe Panik. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Hit hard down the line. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. He's set. The 3-2. Sharp ground ball to third, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. 2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Lifted in the air to center field. Laureano is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Here's Randall Gritcher. His career numbers against Minaya. He's a .333 hitter. The 2-1 home. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Got him.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks. And now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Two gone. Stepping into the box, Austin Allen. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here now the 2-2. Hit back toward the mound, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this, and he's in jeopardy.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Racing back the center fielder, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. In now, Robbie Grossman. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the A's put up a...
Back now in Oakland, home of the A's, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Derek Fisher the next to bat. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Their count now at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck, and this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4. The 1-2.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Standing in, Joe Panik looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Piscotty is there to put it away for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 6.
So the bases are empty
Travis
with one man gone.
Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. That's lifted the other way out to left. Grossman is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is going to have room out there as he puts this away. The 3-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Austin Allen. He reached on a single in his first try. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sit.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Piscotty on his horse, and no one will track it down. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing in this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., man at first after the 2-out walk. The 2-1 home. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ramon Laureano. Ripped down the first base line. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Robbie Grossman. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Good stop.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Up next is Danny Jansen. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Got a full count.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Joke, Brendan Drury will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at fair. 2 strikes on him now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
One and two.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Runner goes, and he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone. Brendan Drury will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. Now batting, Matt Olson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Fisher is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Number 2.
Here's Chris Davis now. It was a walk in his last trip. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 2-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Fisher's on his horse.
But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is over. The A's add on. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder is able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
To the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And it's fouled away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Bo Bichette will be next. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk. It was a walk in his last trip. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Piscotty, but this will land out there just foul.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. The Blue Jays leave a pair. At the plate, Austin Allen. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Bounced to the right into the loaded up infield. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
3-2 now. Hit hard, but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Allen aboard here at first with nobody out. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Ramon Laureano will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Drury will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Ready once again, Robbie Grossman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 10.
Now to the plate, Marcus Semien. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Yusmeiro Petit has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 36.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting, the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
So now to the plate, Derek Fisher. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And another foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Right side. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. Brandon Drury will bat next, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The 3-1.
Can't lose, fool.
Bouncer to the left side. Chapman's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olsen. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Up next,
now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Justin Miller is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. 3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Into the box now, Matt Chapman. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Right to him. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. There's ball 4. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Nope. Ball 4.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Fouled off.
22.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Oh, behind the back. And he is in there.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roll, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Full count still. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Now the 2-1.
The batter, number 10.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. But they struck. J.B. Wendelken comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He singled his last time up. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Here now is our final line score tonight.